It's just me and you today. How you doing, friend?
It's me and CJ. We're holding it down. HK's with us in spirit. We're going to brag. We're going to tell him about how much fun we had tonight. We're going to make him jealous that he wasn't here. You're still going to get that appetizer and that whole pop culture meal. I guarantee you that.
Absolutely. I feel you on that. All right. Well, we're going to try to hold it down in the spirit of Headkrack. He will be here with us in spirit, like you said. All right.
That's right. Okay. Oh my gosh, Claudia, I'm so excited to get to talk about this with you. I've been watching videos about it. I've heard reviews. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian's new show. She's got this new show called All's Fair. Do you know, and chat, y'all let me know, is there a rating lower than a 0? Because that is what critics are saying that Kim Kardashian's performance rates in the new Ryan Murphy show. Obviously, it's on Hulu. Look at that cast. Look at the cast that's in that show. Glenn Close, Naomi Watts, Kim Kardashian, Niecy Nash, Beth, Sarah Paulson, Tiana Taylor. She was just in one battle after another. The show's first 3 episodes dropped last night. Critics are not holding back. They're calling Kim's performance 0% Rotten Tomato. The Guardian gave it 0 stars and called it fascinatingly, incomprehensibly, existentially terrible. That's like 1,000,000 points on Jeopardy or something.
That's a lot.
The Times said that it might be the worst TV drama ever made. One reviewer said it's a crime against television. People are saying Kim's acting is stiff and affectless without a single authentic note. And the plot is that rich women hire an all-female law firm to destroy their husbands through blackmail, which sounds like that could be a fun show.
That sounds fun to me.
Right? That could be cool. Obviously, we're talking about the talent. Glenn Close, 101 Dalmatians. Where we at? Tiana Taylor. Niecy Nash just won some awards. She's on the press tour right now. Sarah Paulson, Naomi Watts. People still aren't loving it. We're going to play you a little clip of the trailer. Now get yourself together because this might be harsh.
I tell my clients every day, you never really know a person. It's just a trap.
Guess who's here with me right now? Jay, say bye-bye to your future ex-wife.
Bye-bye.
See you in court, you poor discarded. Let's light her on fire.
It's showtime, lady.
You are the victim here. And every tear you shed is $100K in your pocket. Make it rain. Here there is no safe word. You can't tell us to stop. You infertile, career-obsessed. Stand up straight and breeze into that room like a storm no one saw coming. You are not taking so much as a ballpoint pen out of this building. Enough, Ed Counselor.
My new appearance. Please know that this look is mine. Nothing more than next Halloween's costume, where I will be dressing as a Hoyer.
As a Hoyer. That's pretty good. I saw some guy on Instagram. He reviews all these new TV shows. And one of the things he talked about is sometimes when a show's so bad, it's it's a bad watch. You watch it because it's bad. And he said, he quoted some Australian news outlet that was this is a waste of your entire time.
I mean, do you think it's possible? Do you think people just hating because it's Kim Kardashian front and center and EP by her and her mom? Because I feel like people will go in there with a preconceived notion about her that they're not going to like it because she already has it all, right? You mean to tell me a show with Tiana Taylor, Naomi Watts, Glenn Close, all these other people that are amazing as well. With that, it looks very elegant. Mm-hmm. And Niecy Nash, I love everything she does is good. Is that bad? Or is this marketing? Because I didn't care about watching the show, but now that they say it's so bad, I think I'm gonna go do that tonight. I think that's what I'm going to do, and just to see. Now, it could be brilliant marketing to just have a few influencers say how crappy it is.
Well, listen, Claudia, you got me already rethinking the whole Jussie Smollett case. And so if you watch this and you come back and you tell me and the rest of Side Dish Nation that this is, and if you come back and you say this is 4 out of 10 stars or higher, I'm talking just it's 2 stars or higher, I'll give it a go.
I'm sure. I'm sure that they hired a good writer for this because it's really in the writing, right? If the writing sucks, then it's going to be bad. So
it's a Ryan Murphy show. And now I'm not hating on Ryan Murphy. Mr. Murphy, just like Mr. Perry, I would love a job. But at the same time, I have to do my journalistic duty to report what the people are saying. And some people are saying that Ryan Murphy's shows are written a bit campy. And I think he would acknowledge that to a certain degree.
Oh, they call him the White Tyler Perry, apparently.
Some people are saying that. Like TV MVB right here saying either you like Ryan Murphy or you don't. And
But
Kim
Tyler
K had
Perry is a huge success at what he does. Like, he knows there is a market for campy type shows. Like, I don't like shows that are too serious, honestly. Like, I like shows that don't take themselves too seriously. I love those cheap B movies, like horror movies that you can see the special effects. Like, I love all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna watch it, Tanner.
Okay. All right.
You don't have to. And I'm going to report back to you next week at some point.
That's a friend. Listen up, guys in the chat. That's a friend right there. Claudia Jordan is watching the real shows and giving the real reviews so that we don't have to. And she's going to tell us, and we're going to do it. And here's the other thing is, like, you know, Sarah Paulson was chewing that trailer up. So was Nishi. And Teyana Taylor's never, listen, she's great in everything. Glenn Close is a classic. I mean, we could keep going. So maybe it's too much Kim? I don't know.
They probably do highlight her a lot. Now, what's the name of it again, so I won't forget?
All's Fair.
Okay, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, Kim hasn't quite made it as a lawyer yet, so she decided to executive produce the show where she is a lawyer.
Hey, man, you can't be mad. I mean, I know she's easy to hate, but you can't be mad. She turned a sex tape into this.
I'm glad you said it. It's impressive, really. It's the biggest. It's honestly, it's the sheer willpower and lack of shame. It's beautiful. It's an amazing thing.
Tanner, how many sex tapes have you made, honestly?
I keep putting them out and nothing ever happens. I just keep dropping them left and right. No one finds them.
All right, moving on. The Roy Wood Jr. stories just keep coming from his Club Shay Shay. Sit down. Let's listen to Roy talk about finding his white ancestors after appearing on the Henry Louis Gates show, Finding My Roots, and what he wants to do one day.
That purchased the first black wood of my bloodline off the slave ships in Charleston.
Yep, that's what we came off of.
If I wanted to today, I could find the white wood descendants in southern Georgia and pull up on their house. One day I will.
Yeah.
They ain't got no money though. I Zillowed they crib. They broke. Like, yeah. That's the thing we were talking about with slavery, man, is that there was a lot of white people fumbled. Like, yo.
They fumbled the bag.
Yeah, you had working for you, you still couldn't come up. How you broke and you had slaves?
He's got a good point. I think about this often. Like, how do you fumble that amazingly large head start? All right, would you want to meet your ancestors of another race, even if slavery was a part of the deal? Tanner, your mama got a black name. I do think there is some black blood. And you have like 0.1%, right?
No, I think it was 0.1, not 21. Yeah. I think it was like 0.01 or something. I mean, anybody who fills out a 23andMe is the further back they go, like the cradle of civilization is Africa. Everybody's tracing something back to that continent one way or another. It's interesting. My perspective is clearly very different than Roy's or anyone in the culture. And so I find it interesting, you know, like where we came from and how we got here and how like it feels so long ago, but it's not so long ago. And to me, it's fascinating. I can only imagine, first off, this interview, side note, seems wild because I've seen so many different clips of it. I want to get Roy's book. It seems so fascinating. What are your thoughts on it? Would you want to go back?
Yes and no. Go back to their time and their laws. Because if I go back and I like swing on my old, like my great grandfather's slave master.
I'm not necessarily talking about like Back to the Future.
Oh, I would of course love to meet my ancestors. Yes, I used to love. One of my favorite things was when I had my grandparents around, was listening to their stories about like their great grandparents and like how close we were to slavery. I think my grandpa said his grandpa ran away with the slave master's wife, and then they went up north. So
Oh,
like
wow.
I like that, to have that kind of like audacity. I would love to like meet my ancestors and hear how they were treated, and then I'd want to go back and meet the slave masters that like would abuse them, and I would want to like bring some weapons.
Ah, yeah. Fascinating time in history. It's interesting, like I'm not sure what he wanted, if that family still had money. It's like it hasn't been that long, but it feels like a long time. And he made the point of saying, he looked them up, he found their house, and they don't have anything, and that he still wants to do it one day. You know, it's a fascinating thing. It's a completely fascinating thing, and I don't know what I'm putting myself in their shoes now. Like if somebody came and knocked on my door and they were like, "Hey, however many generations ago, a member of your family
Own
purchased a
some of
member
my
of my family." Like I don't even know what I would say. I would say, "Tell me what you have learned." My God,
Wouldn't that be uncomfortable if a random black person showed up to a white person's door and was like, "Your great grandpa used to own my great great." You'd be like, "Hey, nothing to do with me." Like,
well, I mean, yeah, it's like at a certain point, these aren't decisions that anyone today made, but there are certainly plenty of people out there who have, like, listen, there's still a lot of old money. Talking about fumbling the bag, there's still a lot of families out there that have old money, especially here through Georgia. So it's a fascinating thing. It's a
absolutely.
fascinating thing.
All right.
This is another one that I've kind of been following from a comedian I like. I'm a big Deon Cole fan. He was on Drink Champs this week, and Deon Cole let it be known that he hated it when Kai Cenat used the excuse of being young when he did not recognize the O.G.s in the room. Check this video out.
And I met dude one time backstage, and he walked backstage, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He was like this, and he walked off, and he was with I like that dude, the blonde hair, Drewski. He was with Drewski. Yeah, and Drewski looked at me and was like this. "What's up, OG? How you doing, man? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I love everything you do." Then he went to him and was like, "Man, you know OG, he funny as hell, And he was like this. And just walked off. And I was like this. That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. If you don't know who I am, it's all good, right? But when you go on the record and say, when they trying to go this baby face, and this is this person and that person.
On the red carpet with baby face?
You like, but look, but they asked him, and he was like this. "I don't know these people. I'm young. Don't blame me because I'm young." That was terrible to do. And to hire him to be your representation at an award show that you got icons and you got younger people. If you're going to be in that position, do your research about when you see icons and give them love when you see them, period. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, Deon is a very intelligent comedian and a very thoughtful friend of mine, and I love his thought process. He's right. Who hired someone and didn't at least give him a cheat sheet? Like you get a piece of paper with the names of people that are expected to arrive, right? And you should like be curious about that. But I think this younger generation got it so easy, and they didn't have to do that. I'm sure you worked a red carpet before. You had to like there's a lot of pressure. Like, does not mess with someone's name.
So, like, what you're talking about, just in case, I'm gonna grab these papers right here, just in case, so people at home have an idea of what you're talking about. Like, if you're gonna go do a red carpet, and you might be standing on this side of the red carpet, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with Side Dish, and I've got Claudia Jordan. Hey, Claudia, tell me about," and you're holding the microphone back there. You've got a producer typically with you, and they've got a little sheet of paper, and it'll be all these faces, and there'll be names on it. And the two of you have typically gone through, it's like, okay, well, Claudia Jordan's going to show up. Deon Cole's going to be here. Drewski's going to be here. Kai Cenat. And so you typically have a little bit of preparation. Now, that's like kind of the old school method. That's how I came up. You're talking about, you definitely did it too. Mm-hmm. There's this interesting thing. And I understand the power of a large platform. And I understand someone who has a grip on youth and the attention of the youth. Those are the people who get courted for the huge deals. Because if you can make somebody a customer of a brand now associated with the talent, they'll stay a customer of that brand for the long term. The flip side of that is so much success is coming so fast, and they have gained so much economically, and their platform has gotten so big that they are not held to the repercussions of not knowing how to do the job they were hired to do.
And guess what? If you don't know who somebody is, there is also a way to handle it. Because listen, I wasn't perfect in my time in the red carpet, and I definitely. Sorry, this cat is being a terrorist again.
It's okay.
I've definitely messed up and called someone the wrong name. I've done all that. Usually, someone will whisper in your ear, "Hey, this is such and such. They were in the Charlie's Angels movie or whatever it is." But to have the attitude, like once Drewski said, "Hey, this is the OG," to kind of have an aloof attitude like that, I would still try to play it off and be like, "Hey, great to meet you." Just be polite, you know what I mean? Because now Deon's clearly feeling away.
It's interesting. It's tricky to me, and I don't want to say anything that's going to get me in trouble, but I feel like Drewski as a comedian exists in a similar space that Deon Cole exists as a comedian. And to be a funny comedian, you have to put in a lot of work and a lot of time. And a lot of times it doesn't work. It's a lot of time by yourself writing and trying to come up with ideas and all of these different things. And I'm not demeaning the art of streaming, but it is inherently different. And so Drewski knows who Deon Cole is and knows the work that Deon Cole had to put in to get to where he is. If you've come up live streaming exclusively, like you don't know what it is to put in that work to become a comedian and be famous in another format. And again, to not care to me is like indicative of the respect that you give people that have success in the industry who've built it in a different way than you. And also some of this is one of those things. Some of this is also just being young. Like you get to be a little older and you go, yeah, Deon's been big for 20 years and I wish I would have handled that differently. That's a perspective that you might get when you're a little older.
Fumble. All right. Do we have time for this story? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll stay on this topic then for a little bit. Yeah, it's a missed opportunity because imagine those two doing something together. I mean, that could be epic, you know. And Deon is definitely, you know, he started off as a writer. Oh yeah, Kai definitely knows who Kevin Hart is, and they're in the same lane. You know, they're like Deon has done a lot of writing. He wrote for talk shows. He writes for comedy award shows. Blackish was a huge hit. Average Joe is a huge hit. He's on right now. He goes on tour. Oh my God, this cat! Stop it!
Sorry.
What's happening? I'm sorry.
What's interesting to me is I'm going through the comments. There's this like Erica Watkins here talking about he's a streamer that started on Twitch. Streaming made him famous. He's not trying to be a comedian, singer, rapper. He's just doing him. Grant Powell doesn't care about the other person's efforts unless they're intentionally being insulting. But here's the one that I like is Paulette Denise wrote, but the same's going to happen to him in about 10 years or so. That's the truth of the industry right there.
Being experienced in business, you're going to meet people you're not going to know who they are, and everybody else knows. And there's just a way to kind of handle it in a way where it doesn't come off. It seemed like it was like kind of rude how it came off to Deon. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All right.
All right. Don't take it.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. Don't forget our faces and who we are. We'll be back with a little bit more after this. welcome back. Timothee Chalamet is serving up white boy energy so hard they had to make an award for it. Now, the actor just won White Boy of the Year. And let's just say the shout out list in his acceptance speech is legendary. Take a look.
White Boy of the Year goes to. Hey, how y'all doing this thing? Doing it. Timothee Chalamet. You at right now, bro?
Budapest hungry. How you doing, baby?
Okay, Budapest. Boy, they're locked in.
Yes, sir. Doom Part 3, baby. And before I jump off, man, I just got to shout out all the white boys that laid the path before me that I've studied. You know what I'm saying? You know, got to shout out Timberlake.
You trying to think of some fly white boys I know. Let me think of some fly. I went to school with a white boy named Michael Santola, fly.
Michael Santola, Justin Bieber, Jason Williams.
Justin Bieber, fly.
I put Ed Sheeran in there.
Ed Sheeran. I got to shout out. What his name is? Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson. That's my boy. That's my fly.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
All right, although Timmy has had a crazy run the past few years, being in films like Interstellar, Dune Part 2, and A Complete Unknown, where he played Bob Dylan, the real snub was that our very own Tanner Thomason, the ultimate white boy, was not nominated. But Tanner, there's always next year. I would like to go on the record right now to nominate my friend and co-host, Tanner Thomason, for White Boy of the Year for 2026.
Thank you. You know, it's every white boy's dream, to be honest with you, to get nominated for White Boy of the Year. It's a very prestigious prize. Liam Neeson, he was a fly white boy. And so it was cool. I like that Timothee Chalamet, like, this makes him fun to me. The fact that he would zoom in for that, don't tell him what time it was. He's in Budapest, Hungary. If it's 8 o'clock, wherever Anthony Edwards is, it might be 4 a.m. and out there in Budapest. So that's pretty funny to me. I like.
Did you know this award existed? And who was your White Boy of the Year nominees, B?
Oh, wow. My White Boy of the Year nominee. Well, now I got to think about 2025. Who are the white boys doing it right? Wow, that's a good one. Okay. One of our producers just had the brilliant idea of the Lifetime White Boy Achievement Award. I could never give it to Justin Timberlake. So I saw somebody tossed out Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake did Janet wrong, never took his part for that. So unfortunately for me, he's DQ'd from any White Boy awards, although some people would throw him in there. Man. Gosling is like no one ever says anything negative about Gosling. Everyone's always had positive things to say about Gosling. Tanner's in his own lane. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna go political with mine because I'm a political nerd. I'm gonna go Gavin Newsom because he got the Democratic Party kind of fired up with like how he started trolling Trump back and kind of like getting people like to stop going by the old way of playing politics and like get your hands dirty, get in the mud. So
Gavin Newsom is out there flexing that BDE. That's big Democrat energy is what he's flexing. Someone in the comments was talking about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, I think, would be a controversial White Boy of the Year.
No.
No.
When he was with the sister, yes. And then he cut his beard off and he got that little sex offender beard look now. I don't like how he looks now. Hear me out. Okay, Ben Affleck. Because Ben Affleck had the gall to break up with J-Lo and to get back together. They got back together. Then they broke up again. And then just like a couple weeks ago, he's like, you know what? I am going to show up to her movie premiere. And it's like, that's pretty positive white boy energy. That is. Okay. Damn, we should have a longer list. Like, why is it so hard? It's hard. It's hard to think of like really great white boys. I'm sure somebody out there would think Glenn Powell. He's been on a white boy run. John B. Hall of Fame white boy. John B. Hall of Fame. Lifetime achievement. I think lifetime achievement. All I know is John B. is like a first year white boy Hall of Fame. He came on Dish Nation one time and it was great. Who's the guy who played Fezco on Euphoria? Angus Cloud. Angus Cloud, rest in peace. Great white boy. Started in my buddy's film. You know who's also in the Lifetime Achievement Award white boy? The soccer player that's with Posh Spice. Beckham. David Beckham? David Beckham, yeah. He's in that Hall of Fame. There we go. Hall of Fame white boy. All right. And then you, Tanner. So that is the nominees for next year. You're in there.
You know what? Thanks. I'm not quite Hall of Fame yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
We're working on it. Okay.
We'll see what comes around. Okay. All right. Not too long ago, we talked about the rapper T.I. Getting a little offended after being called Unc. And today we're here to talk about the term Auntie. Auntie is auntie, usually used to convey respect or affection. Do you feel that? Do people call you this, Claudia?
They do sometimes.
Oh, no. I could tell. I could feel the tone. I could feel the tone in that one. My friend Garcelle Beauvais believes it can also carry undertones of ageism, gendered expectations, and minimizing someone's professional presence. There she is, looking like a rock star smoke show. She was talking to, and she made that reference, and she was talking to a reporter who had just referenced her as an auntie. When you call someone an auntie, are you honoring them or unintentionally diminishing them? And how does it feel when you are called this, Claudia?
It depends on who it's coming from. Like if their tone is everything. Like, is it some young person trying to call me old? You know what I mean? Or is it someone that's like, okay, I don't have kids, so it's like, okay, I'm a fly auntie. You know, it depends on the tone. I mean, I don't mind it. I am an auntie of two beautiful and very accomplished nieces. But yeah, it's not, I don't get sensitive about that. But if don't try to make me just be an auntie. If you're going to say auntie, make sure you say fly, beautiful, successful, fun, cool, sexy auntie first.
So we need an adjective to describe the auntie.
Yes.
Solo auntie, not so much.
Yeah, no, yeah, that sounds like almost sad and pathetic. Like I'm just a cat lady somehow, and that's all I have to offer is I just have cats, and I don't have anything else going on for me. You know what I mean? Like
That's
I hate
so weird.
That feels weird. I don't know why they would think that.
It's so bizarre that they would call you the cat lady. That's what's up, cat lady auntie? Like they would never. That would be a really weird. Yeah, where's the other one at?
Oh, hiding from this cat has been like really stressing the other cat out. Like, this cat is really.
It's funny. Yeah.
Gayle King, Ava DuVernay, and Oprah also do not like the term auntie, but they've done so much. I'd be like, if I'm Oprah, I'm like, I'm a billionaire, open school, done so much, launched the careers of so many people. Can I get a better name, like nickname than just auntie? You better call me.
It's interesting. I would throw this out there is I feel like it's more, I feel personally that it's a little more endearing. And it's also, I think, kind of reserved for people who've been so famous for so long. They almost feel like a part of our family. Like Oprah and Gayle. I mean, come on. Everybody feels like they know Oprah and have never met Oprah. And I would argue Garcelle. Garcelle's been around a long time. She's been very famous. She's an icon. She's been around. She's been everywhere. People feel like they know her. And the same thing for T.I. Although when that girl was like, come on, Unc. I think she was referencing how he was dressed, which is like a little different usage.
I also think people need to also not get so sensitive about every little thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like everything isn't a diss, and you know when it is. Again, it's tone and like who it's coming from. So everything is not like a slight, I would say. Sometimes people don't know how, like they want to give you a nickname and like something, an endearing term, and that's the best one they can come up with. I don't know. All right. Well, when it comes to life lessons from icons, Destiny's Child's Michelle Williams just dropped some gold straight from Tina Knowles, and it might change the way you sleep and smile. Take a look at this.
Always says, make sure your mattress is a good one. Okay. She said, do not go cheap on your mattress. She said, because she said you're gonna spend a lot of time in it. Make sure, she said, don't go buy no cheap mattress. She sound like my mom. You go buy you a good one. Yeah, go buy you a good one. So things like that you don't think about. You see a little set on sale, you be like no, treat yourself. She would say things like, make sure you have at least a lip on. If you're not gonna have on makeup, have a lip on. This lip look good. Every time you see Miss Tina, I have maybe seen her one time without a lip on.
That's a woman. That's a Renaissance woman.
A Texas woman too.
Yes.
Louisiana. She was born in Louisiana, but lived in Texas. So Texas women, they gonna have their hair and their lip done at least.
They sure will.
And Michelle looks really good there. She looks very pretty. Mama Tina, ladies and gentlemen, words from the mother of Queen Bey herself. Now, Beyonce is living proof that maybe we'd all do well to listen to Mama Tina's advice. Do you guys invest in yourself the way Miss Tina says, with quality over cheapness? Tanner, how's your mattress game?
Oh my gosh, I have a ghost mattress, and I don't mean like boo, Ooh, no, it's like one of those mattresses specifically designed to keep cold. And because I learned, listen, I'm a hot body. My temperature is very warm all of the time, especially when I'm trying to sleep. And I will by myself get sweaty. And so I believe that sleep is one of those things you got to invest in, because a bad night of sleep is going to mess you up. You need a quality mattress. Do not get that mattress off the street. Do not get that cheap mattress from IKEA. Get yourself a high quality mattress. You're going to have to spend over $1,000 on it. I hate to say it like that. You're going to have to. I'm so happy with my mattress because you're going to spend like a 30-year day in there.
That's something I don't skip on. My bed and my mattress and my sheets. I really care about that. I'm going to send you this company. I just got these sheets that are so cooling. It's almost cold. And I don't know how they developed this technology, but it's
Send
like,
it to me.
I will send it to you as soon as we're done. I'm looking for it right now, but amazing sheets where I'm like, I am looking forward to, as soon as we're done, to go lay in my bed and just watch TV and watch Kim Kardashian's show.
All's fair. It's tricky. There's a couple things that I do feel like investing in. I feel like you should invest in your bed because you're going to need it. It affects your sleep, but your sleep affects the next day. I don't mind investing in like a nice sound system for the TV. Like a lot of TVs are the same these days, but just a little extra on some speakers will really take you a long ways. And then after that, it's like a nice pair of shoes or two. That's about where I spend my money.
Good tires,
okay.
Good sheets. Yeah. And definitely like I like a good towel too. A good towel.
Oh, a good towel. Yeah.
Good towel. Cause like you ever like stay in a hotel where they have like those rough towels and you like, oh my God, they feel so thin. They almost feel like they're scratching your skin. Like I just feel like little things like that just make the little touches of luxury just make your life just so much better, I think. Yeah.
I don't know what they got going on in Vegas, and I only get out there maybe like once a year or something like that. But once I get in one of those Vegas beds, it's like it turns me off. Like they are so nice and so soft. They're the best. My foam Vietnam mattress from Amazon. LOL. I'm happy. Okay, Jay Watt. I'm happy if you're happy. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try to sneak. Let me run back up here real quick. Okay, so we got to talk about this guy, crazy man, Floyd Money Mayweather. It's about time to bring him back out. He posted this photo on IG. Of course, he is on a private jet. And look, is that a blanket of cash? No, it's just stacks and stacks and stacks and racks of cash. The caption says, "I just be minding my business," and that sent us running to the comments.
I bet.
All right. And the comment section had this to say right here. Tone deaf AF. And I'm here working 2 jobs waiting on payday to get a haircut. Imagine being 50 years old and still doing this. Rich or not, bro, has to be one of the most boring human beings alive. What else do you have to offer, bro? And even Floyd's forever frenemy, 50 Cent, said, "I told you he can't read."
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
You feel like this is tone deaf for him to do, all things considered?
It is, but this is how he's always been. He's always been like this. Like, you know, Floyd has money in his name. Floyd Money Mayweather. Like that's his brand. That's his thing. I don't think he's a little out of touch with the regular person because he's not around the regular person. He's like made so much money. He has tons of money. He's always done it. I just think that we're also going to receive it differently now because a lot of us are just like in a different place now. And there's a lot of like food insecurity and people don't know like when their next meal's coming. Is that Floyd's fault? No, it's not. And should he be proud of his success? Yes, he should be very proud of the money that he's made. And he's come a very long way. Floyd is being Floyd. What do you think?
It's interesting. Honestly, I still like that at least somebody's doing this. I remember like we'd see cash in the air, you know, in rap videos in the 90s, and then you'd see opulence and extraordinarily wealth. And then what was that one time? Was it him and 50 holding up racks of cash like they were cell phones one time, talking to each other in the same room back when they were friends or something? Like So in a weird way, I'm like comforted by this. I hope when he's an 80-year-old man with a stroller, he's still got stacks of cash. It just kind of makes me happy to see it.
He has a lot of money, and from what I hear, he's been very generous to a lot of people as well. But
yeah,
if you're going through it right now, I think that's the last thing you want to see on social media right now. You're like, listen, man, I'm hoping I get this $200 snap check this month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But is that his fault? No, it's not.
No, it's not his fault. I don't know. Maybe this is going to sound crazy, but I'm not sure how many of those people Floyd still has in his orbit, because the money team, I feel like he is taking care of that whole group. I'm sure there are people still trying to get in it. Yeah. All right. Well, we got to take a quick break. We're going to come back in 2 minutes with a little more side dish. I'm going to pick some fights in the comments. We'll see you guys here in just a second. All right, welcome back. This story is a little crazy. Claudia, I'm super interested in your take on this one. I saw this post online, and I thought that it would make for a lively debate. Y'all in the chat weigh in on this. According to Instagram account, Billionaire Director, a man is refusing to marry his girlfriend because she is $15,000 in credit card debt. Now, wait, is that the man and that the woman? Bro, you have messed up. Just for context, the overall credit debt in the U.S. is about $1.2 trillion. So a lot of folks in credit card debt. Average credit card debt per person, $6,000. So 15 is a little over double average. But what do you think? Is this a petty reason not to marry someone?
Very petty reason. 15, you can eat. In these days, times, people are using their credit cards to survive. So I'd like to know the reason. Now, if she's just like frivolous and just buys bags of things that are like way outside of like, her pay grade, that's one thing. But like you can easily rack up $15,000 in debt. And you love this person, but that's the reason. $15,000 is not that much where like y'all can work that off and you can help her. That's your wife. And if that's the guy and that's the girl, you dodged a bullet.
I'm hoping that guy, that maybe that's the guy who runs the account. I don't know. Maybe that's the guy who runs the account. Maybe he was interviewing her and getting the story from her. She looked like a deal for him, but we don't know about that. It's tricky. I'm going to need to know. I'm going to need to know why you got $15,000 in credit card debt. I might have to see the statement.
Really?
I need to know why, because once our financial futures are tied together, my credit score is your credit score. I'm trying to build us a life, Claudia.
15,000 is not that much. It's
Yo, in the
not.
comments. Oh, wait, damn. Andrea K said the same thing. She said 15,000 isn't that much. How much do you women have on your credit cards?
Well, it depends. 15,000 is nothing. You can run that up so easily. How much is what is your credit card debt?
Now, I will pull it up right now. I better not. I don't want to show the whole world. But I pay it every single month because I'm trying to get points and keep my credit score up.
I usually keep mine pretty low, but there's been times like when like money wasn't coming in. Like when I first moved to Dallas, like my radio job was not paying that much, and I had to make ends meet because I thought I was gonna get paid like $5,000 more a month than I got. So, anyways, I got an apartment that was like a little expensive, so I had to like kind of put some of my other stuff on the credit cards, and it was so easy to get to that amount. So I'm a little empathetic to the situation, but when I get a lump sum of money, I try to like pay it down because those credit cards.
Oh, we got here Lauren. Lauren 1987 says, my ex-husband dumped a woman as soon as he found out she was in credit card debt over $40,000. What about now, Claudia? Does that make a difference? 40K?
That's getting there. But I just feel like love is so hard to come across these days that you just throw someone away because of the debt. Maybe you stall the wedding and let them get it together, but to just drop them because they have credit card debt, like, ugh. That's not a person you want to ride or die with anyways. Like you're not in, like, that's conditional love.
Okay. All right. I that is fair. That's 100% fair. But on the flip side of that coin, I would want to know, like, is this just like a one-time thing? Like this just kind of happened this year? Or is it like, do you have multiple cards that you ran up like this? Do you have bill collectors calling you? Are you in default on other loans, yada yada yada, because that's a pattern of behavior that's a little risky. If you had the one credit card and it's down 15 grand, then yes, we're going to figure out how to fix this because like I love you, and you know what, maybe I'll pay a little more attention to the books when it's the two of us, but I'm going to make sure this doesn't happen because you're going to run up that debt on 15K adds up.
Yeah, interest is a large part of it. I mean, these credit cards be like 28% interest, 29% interest. It's crazy, right? And if you pay, you pay the minimum on like a $2,000 bill, you're gonna be paying for like 20 years. It's crazy how they have you.
Oh yeah. And I've been there. I've been in credit card debt. There's definitely a point in time in which like I messed up and I was like paying the minimums, and then that bill just kept getting higher and higher, and I had to aggressively pay it all down because I was worried. It was like a weight on my shoulders. Like I felt terrible. So that's
good to know, Tanner. Good to know. I hope your girlfriend's watching that. You will throw her away if it's $15,000. So, baby girl, don't let him see your credit report unless it's under 15,000. Okay, I'm just trying to look out for you, girl.
Wait, okay. Somebody says my dad paid off my mom $60K. Batty Boy, who's been watching the show a long time, says that his credit card debt is way higher. Who in the chat is willing to tell us how high their credit card debt? Yeah. Who's got the highest?
What? I'm curious to know what the highest one is.
See, Gina G. Liv is with me. She's like, I work too hard for my credit score. I agree. Yeah.
Oh, look at Nicole O'Brien says, I'm sorry, Andrea K. The people called me a few months ago and told me very casually, mind you, that I owe $54,000. I said, that's cute, child. Hope that works out for y'all.
Wow. That's crazy.
I mean,
yeah, that's crazy. We're going to come back.
All right. What that mouth do when eating spicy food? Well, now you can find out before you eat something spicy. Now, per the New York Post, researchers in China have created an artificial tongue which measures the spicy level of your food before you eat it. Now, it's a square piece of soft gel that kind of looks like a transparent tape that you put on your tongue. Researchers put milk powder into a gel sensor that detects the compound that causes the hot sensation in food, like chili peppers. It can also detect compounds found in hot sauce, like ginger, black pepper, horseradish, garlic, and onion. Would you put this to the test, or do you like to be surprised by the spiciness, and can you use this for other things?
I've seen one of these fake tongues before, but I didn't know that's what they did. No, I like to be surprised by the spice. I like to be surprised by the spiciness. I don't mind a spicy food, and I'm not like and also as a potential White Boy of the Year nominee, I'm not talking about mayonnaise being spicy. I'm talking about like actual peppers, jalapenos, serranos, like
Okay.
Indian food, Mexican food, spicy. I like it.
We're just checking now.
Yeah.
Because my name is on your nomination, so don't embarrass me now.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to use this. I love a spicy food, and nothing. There's only probably been a couple times in my life where I'm like, whoa, that's way too much, like with like a very spicy jalapeno. But yeah, I wouldn't do this. But the Chinese, like, shout out to them for the technology, the stuff they're doing. They are light years ahead of us. Like they really, really are.
Like, what does it? I wonder, how does it come out? Does the tongue, like, do you like put a little spicy stuff on there, and does it start doing like? Does it start like, if it's really spicy? Does it like the tongue start lapping,
Like
or does it like
pulsating?
just?
You think the tongue like starts pulsating?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a little film on top of your tongue. So it's not really a tongue. Okay, I
On top
got
of
it.
the fake tongue.
So what
It's
does
like
it
a
like
little.
turn a color or something?
Yeah. It's not as exciting as like
Yeah, I
a
liked it when
whole.
it was. I liked it when I thought it was a tongue that you put the spice, like a portable tongue. You just bring a tongue with you, and then you just let the tongue taste. I liked it better like that. China, get it together.
Get it together. Make us a tongue.
All right, well, we're gonna take a quick break, and hoping. I bet you during the quick break, China will make a tongue in the 2 minutes, and already have it ready to be shipped off on Temu. We'll be back right after this. It's time for the question of the day, and today we're going to do things a little bit different. Today I have a question for Tan the Man. Are you going to be cheating on us next week with 25 words or less?
Claudia, I would never cheat on side dish. We have, listen, we have an open, I'm cheating. Do you have other dishes, don't you? Other shows?
I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me.
Oh, are you and I not being honest with each other? Is this are we just doing this show?
Who are you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. Wow. We have a very open show arrangement. I thought we all talked about this. I'm doing a little 25 words or less. Meredith Vieira hosts it. It's so much fun. Have you done the show?
No, I watch it. Meredith is from Rhode Island too. Like that show looks like so much fun. How'd you do? Like, how was it? When's it gonna air?
So my first episode airs the 13th, and then I'm on the 14th and 17th of November and a couple other days. This is my second season getting to do the show. It takes a little learner's curve, but I think you'd be really good at it. You're good with words. You keep up in pop culture and whatnot. And so, hold on a second, Mr. Keehan, Tanner doesn't cheat. Production, run the tapes. Listen, we're not.
Do you get to win money on that show?
So you, as a celebrity contestant, you don't win
you.
any money, but you can win significant amounts of money and prizes for the teams you're lined up with. Oh, it looks like Claudia might not be able to hear. This might be a good time to just like run the quick clip of I guess me on the show.
Forbidden fruit.
Apple.
Pass. Opposite special.
Unique.
Ordinary.
Oh, opposite special. Ordinary.
Common.
Common.
Special. Maybe pass.
Pass. Great white.
Whale.
Shark.
Opposite pessimism.
Optimism. Optimistic.
Optimistic. Happy. Oh, optimist.
Pass.
3 words left.
Synonym regular.
Ordinary. Basic.
Common. Ordinary. Regular.
Yeah.
It's easy when you're sitting here and you can see the word. It makes perfect sense. But obviously they couldn't see that I was trying to get them to say normal. And so the game is so much fun. Claudia, you should absolutely do this show.
I would love to. Do you maybe I know someone that can put in a word for me over there? I would love to. That looks like fun. I would love that.
It's a blast. It's a blast. I have won the show a handful of times in which it feels so much fun. Like sometimes they're getting a trip. I think they get like $10,000. And so it's a whole fun thing. And so
wait, they win money, but you don't?
Well, you are compensated to be there. And then
that's cute. But they win, like they can get you help them win the big prizes.
They win cash, and then they can also win cruises to Paris and that kind of stuff. Like it's crazy.
But it looks fun and I love that game Heads Up where you have to like get it's like kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, I love those kind of games. Oh yeah, hook me up. I would love to do that. That looks fun. Yeah. So November 13th is your first episode. 13th.
Yeah.
14th?
Yeah, I'm just going to rattle them off for anybody who wants to check it out. It's going to be the 13th, the 14th, and then the 17th, 18th, and 19th. Headkrack's going to be on the show starting in January, and so we'll have him talking about this as well. Hold on. Yeah, you can go to 25words.com to find out more. And also, if you're not following me, follow me on socials. I'll post about it. Also, Justin Harris, this ain't the only time Tanner has cheated. First off, sir, I have never cheated. Didn't he play Floor is Lava? Yeah, I was on Floor is Lava, and we won Floor is Lava. So boom, there's that.
I don't know. You're kind of getting put on blast by the people in the comments.
They are. Hey, they're putting me on blast. That's all right. I'm equipped for it.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to ask Tanner what other shows he's cheating on us with. We'll find out more. We'll be back with more after this break.
Oh my gosh, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show and for everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Claudia, we're going to get this figured out. I have faith in us.
Oh.
All right. All right. We got a 60-year-old grandma in North Carolina. She decided to kick off her retirement plan with a good old-fashioned bank heist.
That's right. Grand Theft Nana walks straight into a credit union with a gun, demanded cash, and strolls out with over $5,000 in cold, hard cash.
Cops tracked down the gangsta granny a week later, and when they arrested her, cops found not just cash, but drugs too. Now she's facing felony robbery with a dangerous weapon and a whole mixtape of drug possession charges. Whose cousin is it?
Listen, I always go by the charges. They seem like they didn't take it easy on her. I'm going to go my cousin.
You think my cousin wouldn't have gotten the felony robbery with a dangerous weapon and drug possessions?
I think your cousin would have got probation.
Wow. Maybe.
I don't know. No, okay, North Carolina, bank heist. My grandparents, they're from the South. They were quick to be strapped.
Okay.
And then the amount is so low though. Do all that for $5,000.
$5,000. Like the bank played her. You know, the bank was like, "This is all we got," and she's like, "All right," and left. Like, no, the bank done played you hard.
So felony robbery charges, dangerous weapon, and a whole mixtape. Look at the language they're using in this. Grand Theft Nana, Gangsta Granny. That's either to throw us off or it's a clue. I'm going my cousin. You going? What you going?
Okay, hold on. Jose Ramos says Tans fam. Callie Stacking says Ninja cousin. Nicole O'Brien said Nana said by the time she turns 67, ain't gonna be no Social Security left, child.
Yeah.
Wow.
Were any of your grandparents strapped? Did they have guns?
Let me think. My grandfather, my mom's dad, never had any kind of gun or anything. He also never had the taste of alcohol in his life.
Oh, wow.
My dad's dad, I didn't get to know him very well at all. I'm assuming he had a gun of some kind.
I think my grandma pulled a knife on my grandpa, and he definitely had a gun. I saw it. And I just think old school Southern guy, gun, my cousin. All right. Someone said Medea.
I am going to say my cousin just because, like, we commit a lot of crimes.
Yeah. We both.
You ready to do it to it?
Let's do it.
All right. Move that van.
Oh. Wow. I was wrong again. I suck at
Rhonda West. Golly. Now, Rhonda West arrested. She got bored. Yeah. Wow.
Look how she's looking. And wow, she looks a lot older than 60.
She does look like a woman, a grandma. She does. That's like Golden Girls 60. Like
she's 8 years older than me. I'm 8 years younger than her. That's it.
You know, white people age like bananas very fast.
Organic.
It is. It is bad.
Damn. Tana, how old are you?
I'm 28. 28 years old.
Yeah.
I'm in my early 40s. I'm in my prime, Claudia.
Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good, like on the white scale. Like you really look.
No, you know, you have to put in a lot of work to stay good on the white scale because we go bad fast. I'm just saying.
My mom is white. I like, Mom, hey, drink this water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. All right. We'll see you guys later. Hey, we'll see you, Courtney, Grant, Mr. Kean, Justin, Patty, and Lamarcus, Callie. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. See you next time.